97, number one for hip hop is TT Torrez. My special guest is in the building, Jeremih.
Welcome
to the show.
Yeah.
First of all, let me just say you're one of my favorite artists ever.
You gas me or you just...
No, I'm dead serious. You're like
Okay.
the silent killer. Let me tell you what you are. You like that artist that just sneaks up on you, but when you sneak, it's like you attack and you stay. You have this like mystique staying power about you that I love. And your music is like timeless. So I'm not gassing you. You're my favorite, one of my favorite R&B artists.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I take that.
Do people tell you that though? Like you still have this mystique about you that I really love.
Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing then, right?
No.
All right.
It's a great thing. I think with everything going on social media and people giving so much of themselves, I still feel like artists, there's some parts of artists that I feel still needs to be sacred. And I feel like you give just enough. Like, do we know him? Do we not know him? What's he about? What's he not about? You know what I'm saying? And then when we listen to your music, it's like you be talking that shit in your music.
It's time to get to know me then, TT Torrez. You know?
But you do be talking that shit in your music, though. Can you agree on that?
I'm with you with that.
Yeah.
I like to walk more than I talk. Maybe that's what you're saying.
Yeah. But that's good, though. I think that's what women like the most. I think that's what we find so attractive about you. Is like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you do a lot of talking, but when you come on, it's like, damn. Yeah, he be talking that shit.
I'm with you.
So it's been 7 years, about 7 years.
I peeped this the other day. I didn't know it was that long, but yeah, I was listening to something on the way here. It was 2016.
Wow.
Drop, yeah, so it don't feel like it though, cause I kind of like stayed afloat by just, you know.
Was that intentional?
Nah, not at all. I don't know.
I feel like I still got your album in my playlist though. I guarantee you, if I look up right now in my library, that album is the top album on my playlist.
What, my last late nights?
Yep. Guarantee. That's how much I love you. You think I'm capping?
Planes, you fuck with planes off that then.
You had so many records off that album that was just crazy. Yep, one of my top albums in your library.
I believe you. And I thought you was trying to butter my bread at first.
No.
That's all good. I'm with you now.
You had so many hits off that joint though.
Yeah. I mean, shit. It's time. It's go time now though. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Give it another effort. You know?
So who have you been working with with this album? Yeah.
Or just on the album?
Yeah, just like who you been vibing with. I know you and Hitmaker get in a lot.
Yeah, me and him probably got he got a clip that I probably songs I forgot about, but.
And his hard drive, it's all Jeremih hooks.
I don't know, man. I just be shooting shit. I just be shooting when I'm on with him.
But y'all cook good together, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's easy. I don't know. It's like a setup. I just go in, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have no, you know what I'm saying, discrepancies with the engineer. None of that. He's just going to give it to me. It's like a layup when it comes with Hitmaker. But I don't know. Recently, I've been...
come a little closer. There you
Recently,
go.
I've been working with... I don't know. I was at Pub Camp, and then, I don't know, lately... Little Baby album just dropped. Make sure y'all check that out. And G Herbo. But I really been on my own. Mick Schultz is one of my collaborators from the jump that did like Down on Me and Birthday Sex. And so I kind of went back to my roots, you know what I'm saying, recently. So a lot of things, I feel like the old me again recently. So if you heard my first album, that's how I've been feeling lately. Times two, if you ask me.
Wow, times two. That's a big statement.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. As a fan, that's a big statement because that first album was, whew, that was some hit.
I didn't know what I was doing then, though, but I know what I'm doing now. That's probably what I'm saying.
Because it's growth, right? You grew as a man, you matured.
Yeah,
that you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have some things that you want to talk about?
A lot more. I was just talking shit then. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just was going for what I know, but nah, it's, I know what I know.
So tell us what you're talking about in this album. Like,
I don't know why this time of year, it must be summer in the air, but when it start getting cold, I be trying to like heat it up. My bad. I be trying to heat it up, and I don't know. It's like every time this fourth quarter, I just feel a different way. And I'm glad at least now we dropping this new joint, and people get a chance to feel how I'm feeling.
I think that when it comes to your music, I think the biggest thing I can say about your music is it's so timeless, and I feel like that's probably the biggest compliment you can give an artist, because it doesn't matter what season. I feel like if I play your records, it could just stand the test of time.
I be like, when I hear people say like it's my season, but all year to me is my season.
Yeah.
To me. But
Yeah.
you want to say, who your jeweler too? I don't know. You over there glistening. Like, come over here, like, hold on. What the fuck?
Nah, not as much as you though. Not as much as you.
Hold on.
Not as much as you. I'm light today.
I'm with
You
you.
glistening.
All right. If that's light, then all right.
You over there glistening. So anyway, but you back to what you were saying.
Yeah. No, this time of year, I don't know. It's something in the air. Then I'm a love at heart. You know what I'm saying? As a Cancer, and I just ain't in love. So I be talking like if I was in love, if I was.
Have you ever been in love?
I thought I was. I thought love, is lasts forever, right?
That's what they say.
Okay.
But I don't think.
I thought I would. I said I love you a couple times for sure.
Did you feel it though?
I thought I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was in love, then I'd be in love still. But no, not even saying like that.
You can love someone.
Can I say that? I got to love myself more. And I think that's where
that's
it came,
important.
Like where it came right now. Like for me, in order to love somebody else, I got to love myself a little more.
But that's powerful coming from a man. Because men sometimes, especially black men, feel like they have to be this hard person, right? And it can't be vulnerable and they can't get in tune with themselves. And a lot of, I feel, immaturity comes in when it comes to men in relationships is because the first thing is that they don't love themselves. So it plays out in different parts of their relationships. So saying that you love yourself is big.
All right, let me retract that a little bit. You going a little deep on me. But nah, I was just saying, I ain't looking for love, but I heard it's supposed to find you. Ain't found me yet, but
okay. So what part of yourself that you love, that you learned to love?
What you mean? Like myself?
Yeah,
like the mirror. You gotta love yourself and don't love somebody. I can't treat you right if I don't treat myself right. So I'm kind of getting towards that stage, and I ain't looking for it again, but I'm just a lover of heart.
Yeah.
So of course I said I love you a couple times, a couple shorties, and I thought I was, but if I was, then it would be what it was.
All right. So can you love someone and not be in love with them?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I love my homies, shorties and them from high school, but I ain't in love with them. I say I love you, but it ain't like the love I'm talking about. And the vulnerability that I feel like, that even male R&B wise, I don't know, I feel like a lot of R&B right now, it's kind of like rappy type shit. And then the shorties, y'all, is really like delivering on the female side this year. I don't know how. If you listen to your top 10, there's probably 5 shorties in it.
Like the Summer Walkers and all of that.
Ain't nobody on, what male artist is on your besides probably right now though.
But that's why I feel like we need you.
I'm here for that. Maybe it's an issue even with Puff like pressing it. You know what I'm saying? Saying R&B dead, because it ain't dead if I'm here.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, but you talking about that R&B that really touched your core. Like
I'm looking at your like Mary. If it was up to me, I'd be the male Mary J.
That's a big statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Why would you say that?
I don't know. Not only have I worked with, you know what I'm saying, so she cold too. I just feel like on the soul, I ain't really gave everybody my soul like yet all the way.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of records I did kind of been a little, I don't know, electric kind of like they don't do like I ain't coming like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm really meaning what I'm saying. I want to sing from my heart, like type shit.
Singing from a different element this time.
Yeah, I really don't care now.
Yeah, so you're being vulnerable. You're giving yourself. You're letting people in.
That's how I feel like this album is to me.
Okay. Giving a peek behind those curtains.
I'm on this spot, that Mary J.
Are you penning your own stuff?
Yeah. Most of y'all heard from me is usually mine, but I ain't mad at collabing, Cuddle, Chris, anybody around. Like if it's a vibe, I'm here. I'm receptive to it. So
yeah. So let's talk about R&B. Who are your favorite artists?
Right now?
Yeah, that you're rocking with.
Shorties?
Yeah.
So you mentioned Summer. I ain't mad at Summer.
Come closer.
My bad. I ain't mad at Summer. Who I've been listening to lately? I still listen to old. Like I got a playlist I still listen to on the daily. It's old. Like I grew up on Music Soul Child and Stevie's. And
you from Chicago, bro.
I'm gonna say it, Kels, but you know what I'm saying?
It's not popular to say R. Kelly.
I'm gonna say Kills.
But you can't.
I know what I know. I don't know nothing else.
Right, but you can't negate the fact that he is super talented, right? So take away all that other stuff.
I grew up.
We're just talking
all
about.
I know is what I knew.
Yeah, I grew up on those records too.
So
But
lately, let me see. Brent Fires. I still rock with Ty, my dog. We had, you know what I'm saying. We collaborated.
How was that album you guys worked on together?
That was Hitmaker. Once again, well, I call him Bird, but
yeah,
you know
I call him Bird too.
Yeah.
Young Bird.
He from the crib too. So,
yeah.
That was easy. Like I say, me and him both. Like if I could hoop with somebody, if I had a squad, I squad up. I know if I ain't got the bucket, he'll get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Ty, I rock with Sway Lee. Who else out here? I don't know. I don't really see nobody else too. If you party, other than him, I'm cool. I don't really see nobody else that challenge me to be better when I'm in a lab.
When you're in the studio working and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So who's your you've worked with so many artists, like even penning, co-producing, writing, etc. But like getting in and actually, if you could do like a duet with somebody, like an old school duet, who would that person be?
Crazily, there's two of them.
Okay.
Sade.
Ooh, I heard she's coming out with new music.
He just told me, and I got a whole I call it Jade. I ain't even put it out, but I got a whole we went to the Cove in Atlanta, so I'm on that with you.
Wow.
Like a 10-piece. But I never met her, but that I would say Missy and Janet, and I'll be straight with my.
I feel like those are very easy to get to.
I mean, I never reach out, but if I bumped into him, I definitely push the button.
I feel like that can happen. I mean, I could definitely help you with Missy Elliott.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be fun. Like you'll feel me all the time.
I mean, seriously, if you want to make that connect, I can make that connect.
Help me out.
I'll make that connect. You know what I'm saying? I'll connect that. I could connect that Missy Elliott joint.
Help me out, man.
TT. I don't know about Janet Jackson. That's like I'm trying to think, how can I get this Janet?
You know what I'm on, like type of joint that she'll strap me. You know what I'm saying? On stage. That's the type of joint I want to make with Janet. You know. I'm just, you know.
You just want to sit there, get the lap dance, the hair twirl.
That type of song I want to do with Janet, you know.
That is hilarious. So let's talk about the single Changes.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit more about the single and what inspired it.
So we briefly touched on it earlier. Just this time of year, I don't know, it's getting cold. I feel like whatever, you know, it's been a hot girl summer, as y'all say, and even y'all can feel the way. But from the male perspective, I was just thinking, like, if you was messing with a couple shorties, just this one shorty that you just can't let go, you know what I'm saying? That you probably stop doing what you doing, you know what I'm saying, for. And that's what this record is about to me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, in life you gotta make some changes. And on top of that, the first line is let's change up the tempo. And I just meant that in every aspect, as far as even with radio right now. Like everything's just so turned up.
You want to slow it down.
It's just, when the last time you slow dance?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Since when?
I want to say probably since.
For real though.
Realistically,
when
probably
last time
since my wedding.
Who is the camera? When the last time anybody slow dance to me? You
no, that's true. I'm thinking about it in my head. My wedding, probably.
Wow. And when was this?
This was like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Where I really like.
Well, before
then,
you know, that's China cheating. You can't say your wedding. Like, oh yeah. But that's what you get what I'm saying, though.
No, you're right. It's always like twerking, popping.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
back
saying?
Back in the day, I watched The Wood. I watched The Wood.
Yeah.
Yo,
you're hilarious. Oh my God! But I feel like in the past you've made these records though. Like,
yeah, I mean, can I say this? I think this is the only. Well, nowadays I'm just tired of hearing a lot of like karaoke music. I call it like interpolations, but this to me is the only joint, and I ain't trying to dumb it down at all. But it's the only joint that is interpolated on the project thus far. But you know, I know what time it is, so it's kind of like I ain't mad at that either.
So you've had a 7-year hiatus. Do you care about engaging new fans, or do you care about just super serving your day one fans? What is it for you? Because you've had such success in this business and you've had longevity. But you know, you may mirror success differently than how I see it. So what is what you're overall trying to accomplish? Or it's just I just want to put my music out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I never knew at all I'd be known for I always been into music, but even vocal, I never know I'd be known like internationally as a singer. so to say. But since I'm here, especially what I went through like 2 years ago when I had caught COVID, I was really down bad. I was almost out of this mind. But while I was in the hospital, I was like, damn, I ain't leave looking at YouTube, I ain't leave what my legacy, what I wanted to have left, had I left. You know, so this go around, of course, I don't think anybody would not want new fans, but even if I just had my day ones, I'm good with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How has going through that experience with COVID shaped your perspective in life in general, just having that scary experience?
Made me look, I was looking at this quote earlier, but like to me, time is worth more than a dime to me. Thank you kindly. But you know what I'm saying? It made me look at like just, I don't know, taking advantage of myself and taking advantage of time more. Like I never seek to be famous. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if I'm here and Miles rocking with me, let's go. Rock it out, you know what I'm saying? So
I think we all take time for granted, right? I think sometimes we think, oh, we'll get to it tomorrow, or we got all the time in the world. But when you go through something like,
why do something tomorrow you can do today?
Right. And when you go through something so life could be like life-changing, it's almost like, damn, we really don't have all the time in the world.
No, it definitely hit me, like, while I was in there. Because, I don't know, even trying to go to the bathroom, I had to learn how to walk again type, you know what I'm saying? So it was like one of those experiences for me. But from hindsight, I mean, I'm in so much of a better space now, like in a better mood. And I don't know, I just feel like right now it's time to give people, you know, what I got.
Yeah. And do you generally love creating music, or is it like a job for you at times?
No, I ain't got no job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joking seriously, you know what I'm saying? But it's my passion. I don't know. Ain't nothing like, especially if we get paid for anything anybody love to do.
Yeah.
You know, I would think that'll be life to anybody.
Yeah. So let's talk about this acting thing, because we saw you on the Power.
That was my first time. Yeah. Shout out to 52, man. So when I first got out the hospital, he was one of the first people that hit me and told me about that. Was just say, yo, we need a nigga with dreads and woo woo, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm here. And then they was filming in Chicago too.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's where I'm from. So it was kind of like, you know, ideal. And it worked out. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as hell.
Look, at first I was like, wait a minute, is that Jeremiah? I had to like rewind it, pause it. I'm like, oh, that is him. You did good though.
Okay. It was different. You know, when they said, as much as I memorized them lines, when they said go, I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, it's just my mind. But eventually, like, even Tommy, like, he helped me out, and Chris, like, everybody was like, yo, you supposed to be a G. Like, and then I wasn't necessarily playing myself, like Jeremy, you know, like an artist. So it worked out.
You were stepping outside of your character.
And then that kind of helped me out, like, with other roles, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you going to do more?
Yes. Well, yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
You can't talk about it yet.
I could, but yeah.
Well, tell me. You don't
It's
want
on the way, yeah. Well, yeah.
What is it? Can you say?
I don't know yet, but yeah. The top of the year.
It's coming. Top of the year.
Yeah.
All right, top of the year. We'll wait on that.
Top of the year, yeah.
Okay. So let's get back to Chicago and its influence in your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
How has it shaped you as an artist and as a man?
Shit. I feel like our city, Chicago, we influence. I used to say the country, but I think the world. Like now, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we just cut from a different cloth to me. And when I bump into niggas around, you know what I'm saying? It's just how I was raised. That's how I brought up. But if you from the crib, I could tell if you was from the crib. If you ain't, I can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we influence the country. We influence the world. That's all I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. A lot of great, talented people have come out of Chicago.
Yeah. We got to me, outside of, as far as food, we got the best food to me, outside of like New Orleans.
I always wanted to go to Taste of Chicago. I never been.
They dumbed it down, but yeah, you should go.
Yeah?
Yeah. It used to be like fireworks and everything, but they kind of dumbed it down.
Since COVID, it's been dumbed down?
Is that why? I don't know. It's just kind of, it's
the
a lot.
Violence,
it's a lot, but you definitely should come. It's every, that's something you should do every summer.
How did you navigate the streets of Chicago and not get caught up in the violence?
I'm from the south side of Chicago. I don't know.
Just
I just
music.
Stayed involved. Yeah. I just did something. I wasn't just always. I just always stayed active. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah. So let's talk about this wine business you're into now.
Okay.
I read about that.
You sip wine or no?
I do. I love a good white wine. I am a Riesling girl, German wine.
Okay.
I like a hint of sweet.
Sweet. That's more than a hint. Riesling?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
But there's some Rieslings that are not super sweet.
Okay.
Like a Moscato is like a little too sweet.
Okay,
for
I'm with
me.
you now. I'm with you now.
That tastes more of like a dessert-ish wine. But I'm
So
trying to get into reds, and I just built the palate for reds yet. But
Okay.
you're venturing off in the wine
So
business.
yeah, unfortunately, post COVID, I can't go as hard. Well, I don't use the word can't because I don't like that word. But I as much as hard I used to go back in my days, I can't do it again. So right now it's like, I got to just at least sip some wine instead of just straight to the, what I'm saying, Deleons and the, what I'm saying, Don Julio's.
to the Douce and all that, right?
It's a long time coming. But I just partnered up with this venture for this wine company. And as of even yesterday, I came up with 2 dope-ass names for the white wine and the red wine. So I'm looking forward to just releasing that on the top of the year as well.
Wow. Mary J. Blige, who you were just talking about.
Yeah, she was sipping. Yeah, she kept pouring that. You talking about, what's the name of that wine?
Her wine is really good.
That was class. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hers is really good. I want to go, before it gets too cold, I want to go to the vineyards in upstate New York and just go wine tasting.
It's gonna be dangerous.
I love it though. I love it.
You gotta,
I'm a lightweight though. After about maybe 2 glasses, I'm done.
You out?
I'm out 100%. So do you have a date for the album?
I don't, but I look forward to the top of the year as well.
Top of the year.
I hate to say like I'm soon type shit, but in real life, to me, everything top of the year is a good time for me.
Okay.
I feel like you should, you know what I'm saying?
Tap back in.
Yeah.
Tap back in, top of the year.
Top of the year.
So we're going to have some acting. We're going to have an album. We're going to have a lot going on top of the year.
For sure.
Okay. Well, listen, before we end, I want to play a little game. You ready? We're going to play a little game. It's called This or That. It's going to be real easy, okay? So you just got to spit it out. You can't think about it.
No, I got you though.
Oh, that's hilarious. This or that, Chicago pizza or New York pizza? Chicago.
You already know what time it is. Why y'all leave y'all pizza out all day and just heat it up? Like, ooh, I don't get, but it be all right though, but it ain't. We got the best pizza.
So y'all don't do it like we do it?
Hell no, y'all leave y'all shit out all day, and then
Put it in the oven?
big ass slices, and then y'all just put it in there. Like, that's cool, but nah, you gotta do it, get it done right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Summer or winter? Which one do you prefer?
I'm a winner.
You a winter?
Yeah.
You like the cuddle?
Yeah, it's getting cold. You need a hug.
Cuffing season with Jeremih?
With your cuff in your back? Yeah, cuffing season. Yeah, for sure. My bad. Yeah.
You like to call or text?
I read text.
You rather text?
I talk too much.
All right, basketball or football?
I'm hooping.
Who's your favorite team?
The Bucks.
The Bucks, not the Bulls.
Right now, it used to be the Bulls. Yeah. I'm right with the Bulls. All right.
No, you can't. You can't.
I'm
You can't change it.
Like,
You can't change it.
She said, not the Bulls, not the Bears, nigga.
Jeans or sweatpants?
I'm jeaning.
You jeaning? I thought you might want to show the print, but okay, we'll go with the sweatpants. We'll go with the jeans.
All right. You gonna take them off? You gonna get to the point?
All right. Take one last question: hip hop or R&B? Which I already know the answer to this.
I'm gonna say hip hop and R&B.
Oh, both.
And soul.
Wow. All right, there you have it, guys. This is that with Jeremih. Listen, I could sit here and talk to you all day. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Everybody, his new single, Changes, is out right now. You guys can stream it. It's available, and the album is coming top of the year. Will you come back and join us?
We'll definitely do that.
All right, it's Jeremih, everybody. Thank you.
All right, try.